The airfields, all hangars promote the starvation of bombs, kill off the vegetarians and deny the consequence of the senator whose calculations were remiss, and the primary targets of all chemical weapons and the defoliants were sent from the stockpiles of nerve agents sitting in a wartime preparation bunker. The threat of the pacifist has come and gone, and there is no regret for the explosive objections they laid to waste. Now the biological nuclear premise of the acronym that is death, where they exceed their last breath. None of them now exist, and there is harmony between those who are ignorant. This is legitimate large-scale industrial use of chloroform. Yeah, the protagonist of everything and everyone is the propaganda of media. It is the nerve agent of Auschwitz and the mustard gas in the production of all the bullshit that is Byzantium and Babylon in the world today, and this is the organism of anthrax living under your epidermis because, well, this is where the chemical convention of so many sedated things are the permanent state of being. In a caste system that is about monetary, and all the legal scholars can go ahead and commit their own slit wrist Article 2, end of self, noose to death, suicide, contaminants, because, well, don't touch that evidence. It's the particular lacking in the projection of political truth, because, well, it's all hidden by the media and the propaganda of our argument that, well, the politicians should be addressing every issue in the seclusion behind closed doors, wherein not even half of them know what's going on anymore. This is the particular persuasion of the controversial, where it becomes nothing less than the innumerable, the genocide of truth. Everything for prejudice sake is hidden. Ethnic, racial, caste, religious. This is the sexual preference system test. And once it's gone too far, once it's interfered into the affairs of too many sovereign nations, over the past 50 years, they'll exclude you too. The definition of the right to rule and social groups will change to meet those who are the chosen few, and chosen not by self, nor by a system external, but by the criticism of their bank accounts, and how much they invoke themselves out to commit the suicide of self against the paper personality that the confidence of the population is generally lacking in compassion and every sort of virtue, and this is the proactive stance of the pacifist, and the communication of everything else that is the state of the government that says the responsibility of you is preventing me from doing anything else other than using people in my own version of a manifest carpe diem destiny to resolve every act of lust and every act of self, these crimes that I want, and I'm going to stop at nothing to find what it is the dehumanization of my everlasting dreams. And this is the end of my sarcasm, because I want to holocaust myself off a cliff, because this is the affirmation of the genocide of everything that it was and is to come, and the truth adaptation of the regret of all that we're hiding from. That this is history on repeat. Nuremberg trials doesn't even matter, because as long as you do it to your own country, we don't give a fuck.